It's time for this week's segment of JetHawk Baseball. Hey Grant, I'm proud of you.
Welcome to This Week in JetHawks Baseball. I'm your host, Jeff Lasky. We've got a great show for you. A little bit later on, we'll find out what's going on around the ballpark with our reporter, Will Thornhill, and we'll meet the opponent with our reporter, Scott Bluzewicz. Plus, we'll talk with our special guest, JetHawks outfielder Grant Hogue. But first, if you talk with fans about what they like about minor league baseball, one of the main things is they get to be closer to the players than they would if they went to a major league game. And for kids, there's no way to get better access to the players by taking part in one of the JetHawks baseball camps. That's what we've got going on behind us right now, so let's go check it out. Why do you think baseball is the best sport?
It's the only sport where the defense has the ball.
It's a good way to teach, and it kind of helps you self-learn too. You get back to some of the basics.
You get to learn about how they play baseball and how they do their drills.
You can tell the kids are having a great time here at camp, and one of the main reasons is they get to hang out with this guy, JetHawks outfielder Grant Hogue. Grant is one of the most popular and most loquacious of the JetHawks players this year. He's also our special guest here on our show. Let's go talk with him. And here we are with JetHawks outfielder Grant Hogue. And Grant, whenever we talk with you, we can tell that you're probably a West Coast guy. That would be your background. We can tell that from your accent.
Right, yeah, exactly. I was born and raised here in Palmdale, and I've lived here my whole life. Now I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, which is about 2,000 miles away, I believe, and it's about 50 miles from the coast. And it's a little different world out here, but I'm enjoying it. I'm just glad the weather's warming up a little bit.
Has it been one of the benefits of baseball that you've gotten to travel all over playing?
For sure. Playing at Mississippi State and traveling throughout the Southeast, and then last year in Lexington, we traveled all the way from New Jersey to South Georgia, and then now out here on the West Coast. It's awesome to play in different parts of the country.
Well, one of the things that you're probably most known for is pure, raw, unadulterated foot speed. Did you always know that you were the fastest guy out there?
Growing up, whenever I was 12 and 14, I was always the slowest guy on my team. And the catcher would beat me, the corner infielders would beat me, and I don't know, 11th grade or my senior year, I kind of started to be able to run a little bit, and that's my only tool. I can't do anything else, so I got to be able to run every now and then. So I try to put the ball on the ground and hit it as soft as I can, and maybe try to get on base.
Yeah, if all you can do is run, how do you make sure that you get the most out of that when you're playing the game? For
sure, pop-ups don't really do me any justice. You see Hinsey or some other guys hit the ball over the scoreboard, Heath. I try to keep the ball on the ground and make the defense make plays, bunt, and, just try to hit your own balls, and, hopefully that'll work to my advantage.
You're also an excellent base stealer. What are the things that you think fans maybe don't understand about what it takes to be a great base stealer?
Every pitcher's different. Some pitchers lean with their shoulder, some pitchers give it away with their heel. Usually in the first few innings, I usually bat late in the order. I try to watch the pitcher, and see what his moves are, see if I can pick anything up. But it's all about being relaxed out there. You can't be too tense at first base because you can't get a jump. But just relax, have fun, go on your instincts, and try not to get thrown out.
Have we converted you to a Californian yet, or can you not wait to get back to the South?
I'm enjoying my time out here. We have 70 more games left, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. But I am looking forward to get back south and maybe eat some fried food or whatnot.
A very diplomatic answer, Grant. We appreciate the visit. That's JetHawks outfielder Grant Hogue. Now let's meet the opposition team for the series with our reporter Scott Bluzewicz.
Thanks, Jeff. The JetHawks welcome the High Desert Mavericks, their longtime California League Southern Division rivals, for the opening homestand of the second half of the season. The Mavericks are led by third baseman Vinny Catricala and first baseman Dennis Rabin, two of the top hitters in the California League. That's a look at the High Desert Mavericks. Now back to you, Jeff.
Thanks, Scott. Now it's time for our JetHawks trivia question. We're just now coming out of the All-Star break, so my question for you is a simple one. In what year did Lancaster host the California League Carolina League All-Star game? In what year did the Lancaster JetHawks play host to the California League Carolina League All-Star game? And don't listen to Bobby Duran, he does not know the answer. While you're thinking about that, let's throw it over to Will Thornhill. Will?
Thanks, Jeff. The JetHawks return home to kick off the second half of the season with a 4-game set against the High Desert Mavericks. They'll start things off on Monday night. It's an Monday, which means dollar hot dogs all evening long. On Tuesday night, we'll have the first junior Hawkette camp of the season. You can watch your little ones learn dances from the Hawkettes themselves. On Wednesday, it's Dodge Rodeo night. You want to make sure you're out here for this one. We're going to have lots of fun rodeo events, some line dancing, and even Kickin' Country will be out here to kick everything off for us. We wrap things up on Thursday night with another Cheers Bucks beers, so there's a lot of reasons to come out to the hangar here for this 4-game set. Remember, go to JetHawks.com to check out all these promotions and all the upcoming promotions throughout the second half of the season. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, thanks, Will. Let's give you the answer to our trivia question. We asked you, in which year did the JetHawks host the California League Carolina League All-Star game? The answer to that question was 1998. Well, we got to let these kids finish up their baseball camp, so that's going to wrap things up for us. We want to thank all of our special guests, all the kids out here having a good time, JetHawks outfielder Grant Hogue, as well as our reporters Scott Bluzewicz and Will Thornhill, and Radom Productions for putting together this week's show. You can always find us online at JetHawks.com, and this is Jeff Lasky saying we'll see you next week on This Week in JetHawks Baseball.